TNT's cool. Bye, Adam.
Hey everybody, it's TNT is Cool Natalie. So I just wanted to hop on here and discuss where I've been for the last 6 years. So for starters, I'm no longer TNT is Cool Adam. That was a phase. So now I'm TNT is Cool Natalie. As for where I've been all over the place. I mean, I was living in Delaware the entire time I was doing TNT is Cool Adam with like a little brief period in PA, but that's when I really lost my motivation for content creation. Pennsylvania is not supportive of content creators. I moved back down to Delaware to pursue TNT is Cool Natalie full time just for you guys. So yeah, I'm back in full swing. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, let me know. But honestly, like, I feel like we really need to get back to the Roblox videos. I still play Roblox. So yeah, I'm still on Roblox, not on the same account. We now play on K Ruined. But I do still have the original account that I was playing on. So this account has been through a lot. This was the original account that I was posting TNT is Cool Adam videos on. Obviously, you can see she's been rebranded. My friend uses it sometimes, so his name is changed on it. Obviously I'm friends with my OG account. I don't know how to check old usernames on this version of Roblox. Okay, actually I lied. Harry's Divinity is not my old main. This is my main account. So, as you can see, apparently I have a limited sitting in there. But yeah, this is Adam is the coolest 123. This is the account I was originally posting on. Obviously she hasn't been online for a hot minute. But yeah, if you needed a sign that TNT is Cool Adam was, gonna become TNT is Cool Natalie, you can see that I used to cross dress on Roblox very often as a child. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty evident that I was gonna become TNT School Natalie. Okay, so we are in the Adam is the coolest 123 account. Um, so little trip down memory lane. I know we played a lot of Minecraft back then, but that was the Xbox 360 edition. I still play Minecraft. You can actually see it in my taskbar, but I don't play it nearly as much as I played it for the YouTube channel. Obviously that was very low stakes back then and still is. But to me it was very serious. So, apparently I have some connection requests. See, so wow. I still have Builderman unopened messages on my thing because I never use this account. We can go to my inventory real quick. Yeah, so this is like old stuff. Like, I still have Christmas present event stuff. My main account doesn't even have that. And if you guys remember Juliet, she was playing on Green Waterfall 1510. I actually stole that account from her. And for a while I was Green Waterfall 1510. And then I rebranded her to K Ruined. And then K Ruined got banned. K Ruined's gone. And now I'm K Ruined the second. So, little history lesson. I still have Builders Club things on this account. For some reason, I have UGC on this account. This account was hacked for a while, a really long time. I only got it back recently. See, like, I have some UGC stuff, and I think the person who was using my account was like just living. Like, you can see, I got like all this stuff. So, little history lesson on our orb. So it was still 1,000 Robux back then, and I really wanted it. Like, I wanted it really bad because I thought you could bring gears into any game. So I asked my mom and I begged her to get me Robux, and I bought it. And if you know anything about Roblox gear, you cannot use it outside of games that allow it. So that was a little upsetting, to say the least. Oh yeah, this really brings me back. Five Nights at Freddy's. Lots of that. If you've been watching the channel, you know I still love Five Nights at Freddy's. See, I don't know how long I was posting on this account. It really might have been Harris Divinity, aka Adam is Super Cool 123. But this was my first ever account. I know I posted at least a couple videos on this account because this was the first ever account I ever had. And then when I got hacked, I switched over to Adam is the Coolest 123. So yeah, a little history lesson there. So switching back to my main account now, let's do a little life update where I'm at, what's been going on. So in terms of Roblox, I still am very much active. I still, you know, check on it at least every day. Even if I'm not playing things. I do development now. So I'm a full stack developer. I do everything. Um, we can actually go to my created and I'll show you a couple of my projects. So if you knew anything about TNT School Adam, you knew that I was really trying to hide that I was gay. So our first thing that I'm going to pull up is the RuPaul's Drag Race game that I worked on for a little bit. I didn't do this for any particular reason. I was just watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race and really wanted to make it. So, this is the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. I did this in a day. It was pretty rushed. But, you know, I feel like it captures the vision. This was pretty recent. This is the first showcase that I actually committed to doing for a long while. This was about a week of work. It's really detailed, not very performant. It doesn't really perform well, but you know, there's just so many little details here and there scattered across. I'm not great at interiors, so that didn't go too well. And then we can go over Harvest Games because this has been a very, 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 very long project. I'm still not anywhere near where I want to be with it, but you know, it functions for now. So yeah, this is the Harvest Games. It's not where I want it to be. Definitely needs a little bit more work. You know, I'm working more so on the UI right now, trying to get that working before I do queue system and everything. I want a lot of things in this, and I don't know how well that's going to go over. So I guess we'll just have to wait to see if I finish it. So that's all of that I'm going to go over today. I do want to talk a little bit more about my life and where everything has gone. So when I was making TNT School Adam videos, I believe I was like 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. Maybe like 11, 12 towards the end. I'm now 18 years old. Clearly I'm a woman now. Very, very alarming for some people, but for others, you'll be okay with it. You'll be okay with the transition to TNT School Natalie. I still very much want to do a YouTube channel. Has it worked out in my other attempts to do it? No. But I feel like TNT School Adam has a much bigger chance of succeeding. You know, it was doing great back then, you know, for 2016 and a 10-year-old doing unedited videos on their iPad, you know, 34 subscribers, that's pretty solid. And I was getting, you know, 20 views per video. That's pretty solid. So I can only imagine where that's going to go for today's standards of viral content. I also feel like flashback videos do really well because people are like, oh my god, it's so different. So hopefully that'll really make a difference towards my content. Okay, well, I'm fresh out of ideas to talk about. So if you guys have any suggestions for videos, make sure to drop them down below. If you have any questions, I'll also try my best to respond and talk to you about them. I want to not really restart this, but I just wanted to do an update of where I'm at in life now. And yeah, thanks for watching. TNT is cool, Natalie out.